Well, yo, welcome to 20 Winning Podcast. It's your boy J Rock.
It's your boy J Dub.
We got the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to Los Angeles down in LA against the Chargers. They got a tough matchup Sunday night football at 8:20. What you got on the game?
You know what I got on the game is we got two teams with two different strengths. With the Chargers being a defensive-minded team, and the Bengals being a dominant offensive team that having numbers that we want to see that we've been waiting to see for a couple years, but they're struggling defense. And I just want to start off with the key players. We all know the key players. I just want to talk about on the key players for the Bengals is Joe Burrow. He is a stellar leading in the NFL with 24 touchdowns, 2,672 yards on 68.7 completion rate. Burrow chemistry with Jamar Chase is great, who leads the league in receiving 981 big yards and 10 touchdowns. He's number one in both receiving yards and touchdowns for all receivers, and it's going to be crucial for them for him to be able to have time to throw the ball, to move the ball. We all, also what's great is, before I get to that, I just also want to talk about Chase Brown. While he's not elite, runner at all, but we still need him to be effective. Have one of them games where if he get 20 touches, we need at least about 80 yards from him. If he's able to get 20 touches, about 80 yards, and we need him to be the Bengals to use him effectively in the passing game. He has to be able to, get them passes at the backfield, take those 5 yards and turn them into 20. Be explosive like he is.
Oh yeah.
And another big thing is for the Bengals offense, who's already has a great offense. Is a big news is Higgins is coming back.
Great news.
Great news. If he's 100% healthy, we can see this offense take up another level.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, my Keys offense is pretty much the same. What you said, like Joe Burrow, pretty much versus Chargers defense. Burrow will be challenged against the Chargers defense. They will excel in pressuring quarter. The Chargers defense is good on excelling and pressuring quarterbacks and disrupting passing lanes. Protecting Joe Burrow will be critical for the Bengals offense for them to succeed. I hope that Orlando Brown plays because they must protect Joe Burrow. Cody Ford is the backup, and the last 2 games have been okay, but I've seen also a lot of pressure on that side, on that left side. So it'd be great to see Orlando Brown come back. He's questionable, so it's pretty much a game time decision. So we'll see if he'll be able to play. Another key is Bengals receivers versus the San Diego Chargers secondary. The San Diego Chargers secondary is very physical, so can Higgins and Chase both create mismatches against the Chargers secondary? If Burrow has time to throw, the duo could dominate this game. Joe Burrow can do his damage on the throwing, and Higgins can have a good game and Chase. And also, I got an X factor is Jim. I'm still counting on Jermaine Burton. I think he will have a lot of one-on-ones, and could be a breakout game for him for maybe possibly 2 touchdowns this game.
Is he going to be at the number 3 and number 4 spot? I would like to see him at the number 3.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I like to see him too.
I would like to see him get a bigger role in the offense.
Yeah, I'd like to see too with since Chase is coming back, I'd like to see a bigger role as him as the number 3 on whatever they line him up as. Yeah. Another key is the defense is Justin Herbert and the Bengals pass rush. Herbert is a very effective under pressure this season. He get pressured, but he get rid of that ball and he delivers when needed. The Bengals defense line, is led by Trey Henderson, so he should be able to get some pressure on Herbert. He's not a mobile quarterback, and we'll see how it goes. I say Hendrick get about 2 sacks.
Okay, yeah. I just want to go over the uphill battle that the Bengals are going to have to go through is that the Chargers is only allowing people to score 13.1 points per game on them. They also having passing yards, a 9th, only holding people to 191 yards, and they're 4th in NFL in sacks, which is a big, question like he was talking about with Orlando Brown. Having him healthy is crucial, and having him being able to play is crucial because because Cody Ford can't do it.
Right.
He can't.
Yep.
I mean, he has his
He's a
moments when he
decent back.
plays good, and he has moments when he play bad. But when he's playing bad, it gets real bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't get better once they figure out whatever that defensive lineman figure out what they can do to him. Hit
Yeah.
him with this, hit him with that. They hit him with it all game.
Yeah.
But until that person crack that code and figure out what they can do to Cody Ford, he has shown that he can have some success in the passing game and protect Joe Burrow. But we're seeing a lot of hiccups with him as well. Maybe
Yeah.
also also their ninth in interceptions.
Life
So
in the Chargers.
Joe Burrow must protect the ball. That's a
Yeah.
big key of victory is they must protect the ball
Oh yeah.
against an elite quarterback in Herbert. He's a very elite quarterback, and if he has time to throw that ball, he can look like he can look like the best NFL quarterback in the league that
Yeah.
game if he has the time to throw the ball. So we need Trey getting some pressure other than Trey Henderson, who's leading the NFL in sacks. So
Yeah.
we need some pressure from Sam Hubbard. We need some flashes from Sam Hubbard. We need somebody else being able, BJ Hill, someone else being able to put pressure.
Miles Murphy. Those are
Miles
the side.
Murphy. Miles Murphy, he has to pull his weight. He's getting paid a nice amount of chunk of money right now. Being a first round pick, he needs to be valuable and do something. Figure out
Yeah.
something what he can do to get some success. I know he's been injured. He was injured in training camp. They say he was looking real good before that happened. But right about this time, he should be more healthy and have his conditioning back and power back about this time.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this game is going to be a real dogfight. You know, the San Diego Chargers corners, they're gonna play you one on one. They're very physical. The corners, all them guys can cover. Even next man up is what they got. I think Asante Samuel Jr. is injured, and the person that was replacing him, he's a very physical. He'll get up on you corner. So like I said, there's gonna be some opportunity on a lot of one on ones. Like I said, but these corners and this defense don't make a lot of mistakes. They're very well coached by Hubbard, Jim Hubbard, and he plays. Like I said, the defense is very physical, and the Bengals must master physical on offense and also on defense because on offense the Chargers will run the ball. They'll have Hubbard throw the ball just 18 times. He'll go 14 for 18, but very efficient, and they will run the ball down your throat. So they must tackle. Like I said, Miles Murphy must come play. Joseph Asai, everybody must come and play. Just got to play hard. It's going to be a grinding game, very grinding, tough game. It's not going to be easy. But like I said, I hope that Orlando Brown plays because it will help out Joe Burrow a lot on getting plays down the field. And we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a rough game, a real tough game. This is a must-win for the Bengals. I think every game is a must-win, but they must win this game. No loss, no nothing. I don't want no close game loss. They must win this game. It's just that simple.
Yeah. Another thing I want to just talk about when you're saying that's what they do, that's their identity. But with the Bengals having such a terrible secondary led by Taylor Britt,
Yeah.
I believe they're going to try to throw that ball.
Right.
And the Bengals cannot play the box. They cannot play the box because if they play the box, put the corners in the box, it's over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cam Taylor Britt has not shown himself to be the juice right now. Right
Right.
now, I don't know what's going on with him. If it's more mental, or if he's thinking too much on the field. I don't know what it
Yes.
is right now. There's something going on because we still see the athleticism and flashes throughout the game.
Yeah.
Then we also see him get beat, and it's like is he worried about how people are looking at him on the field? Is he worried about messing up? When you worried about messing up, usually you are going to mess up.
Right.
Just
Well.
if I could talk to Taylor Britt, I would just tell him play carefree, man. Play to your best ability. If you mess up, you
Yeah.
mess up. But
Yeah.
every time he messes up, you can see it on his face. You
Mm-hmm.
can see it on his face.
Well, the
And
good news is, yep. The good news is Lou still believes in him. He came out and said he still believes in Taylor Britt, having confidence in him as always has, still has. So, hope they give him some motivation and do his thing. Because, like I said, we've seen flashes of it. So, hopefully, he can show that flash and build off that flash of what he can do. Because he has the talent to be a shutdown corner. And just this year so far has been a roller coaster for him. And let's get that confidence with Britt. And I like to see Mike Hilton play a lot more snaps and Gathers, Akeem Gathers, the linebacker 59. Them guys know how to tackle. So the Bengals, like I said, in a must-win game, I got the prediction. I got the Bengals winning 24-21. A very, very fought game. I think it's going to come down to a turnover battle. I think the Bengals turn them over 2-1. And that's how, and we go down there and make a field goal from Eric McPherson and get his motivation and confidence back as well. So that's what I got. I got 24-21. What you got?
Well, before I get to my predicaments, I just also want to talk about the Bengals must improve their defense consistency. The Bengals defense have allowed over 26 points per game this season. They will need to stop Justin Herbert, and have an efficient and leading the Chargers offense. Trey Henderson has 11 sacks this season. So we, like I said before, we just need someone else to be able to put pressure on Herbert.
Yeah.
We need, and if no one else can, we need Trey Henderson to be that one-man wrecking crew again, which he has shown he can be. But when Trey Henderson is not getting any pressure, the defense goes all the way down. The defense goes all the way. It sucks. If he's not getting the pressure on a person, the defense sucks. The secondary sucks. The linebackers suck. This team is led by Trey Henderson.
Right.
And also, what I also have is that they must control the clock. So in controlling the clock, like I said before, Chase Brown must be able to run the ball so they can keep the ball out, off the, from giving to Justin Herbert.
Yeah, that defense, like you said, controlling the clock, because that's what the Chargers are going to try to do, is control the clock. So that defense must get off that field. Like you said, the Bengals defense must get off that field because the Chargers will control that clock.
Yeah, get off the field, and the Bengals got to be able to run the ball because their defense is not efficient, and they don't stop anyone. Joe Burrow could have, anytime it takes this team around any mistake, somebody could fumble, Joe Burrow could throw an interception, and for some reason the whole team around go down after that. Zach Taylor start calling, even though they're up 2 touchdowns, start calling conservative. Well, another key to the victory I would add to this is that when something goes wrong, still be aggressive in the play calling on offense.
Yeah.
Because a 14-point league has gone like this, and the Bengals have seen that twice. They have been up on the Ravens. They have been up on the Ravens twice. They have been up and lost. They've been up on the Kansas City Chargers and lost. That's 3 games that should have been won, but anytime they make a crucial mistake,
they fold.
Zach Taylor stop being aggressive with the play calls. That's their team. That's their bread and butter. That's the way that is their defense right now. And that's to be able to put up points. So they gotta still be aggressive when making mistakes.
All right. What's your prediction on the game?
Well, my prediction on the game is that I'm hoping to see the Bengals put up 31 points, and I'll give the Chargers averaging about 21 points a game. I will say 31-24 Bengals.
31-24. Okay. Yep, it's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be exciting. A must-win game. We like for you to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching 20 Win Podcast. Who they?